Hello everyone, good morning to all. Welcome to today's session. In this session we discussed percentage. In previous class we discussed 5 to 6 properties of percentage. Two more properties are there. One is expenditure based and second one is population based. Those properties are discussed in this session and with examples. Okay, let me start today's session. First property, if the price of commodities increase or decrease by A%, then the decrease or increase in consumption so as not to increase or decrease in expenditure is equals to A divided by 100 plus or minus A into 100%. Okay. If the price of commodity is increase or decrease, then increase or decrease by A%, then increase or decrease the consumption so as not to increase or decrease the expenditure is equals to A by 100 plus or minus into 100. Okay, let me see example to this property. Okay, if the price of commodities increases by 40%, by how much householder reduces consumption the article so as not to increase the expenditure. Okay, here by A% means A equals to 40. Okay, A equals to 40. Here commodities increased. Okay, if it is increased, use positive sign. If it is decreased, use negative sign. Okay, now the formula is A divided by 100 plus A into 100%. Okay, A means 40. 40 divided by 100 plus A, 140 into 100. That is 0, 0 may cancel. 2 2s are 2 7s are. That is 200 by 7. Okay, we can write 7 2s are 14 and 6 is there. 7 8s are 56. Remains 4. Okay, 28. 4 by 7 percentage. Right? This is the way of calculating expenditure based questions. Okay, let me see one more property. Okay, next property, if population of town is P and increase or decrease by R% per annum. Okay, if the population of town is P and increase or decrease by R% per annum, then first one, population after n years is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 plus or minus whole to the power of n. Okay, next one, population n years ago n years ago equals to P divided by 1 plus or minus R by 100 whole to the power of n. Okay, these are mostly important formulas. N years hence and n years ago from the population based questions. Okay, let me see example for this property. If the population of town is 8,000 and increased by rate of 5% per annum, then find the population of town after 2 years. Okay, if population of town is 8,000 and increased by rate of 5% per annum, then find the population of town after 2 years. Okay, after 2 years means formula P into 1 plus or minus R by 100 whole to the power of n. Okay, right? P into 1 plus or minus R by 100 whole to the power of n. Here n is equals to 2. Okay, by rate of percent is R equals to 5 and P equals to population, that is 8,000. Okay, n is equals to R equals to 5, P equals to 8,000, right? 8,000 into 1 plus, here use for increment plus sign and for decrement minus sign. Okay, or 5 by 100 whole to the power of 2. Okay, 8,000 into 5 to the 1 plus 1 by 10, that is 21 by 20. Square means 2 times. I am writing 2 times. 21 by 20. Okay, here 0, 0, 0, 0 will get cancelled. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 20. Okay, 20 into 21 into 21, that is 20 into 441. Okay, 21 square 441, right? Next, 2 4 is 8, 2 4 is 8, 0. 8,820. Okay, population increased in 2 years. After 2 years is 8,820. Okay, this is the population based questions, so many times asked in all competitive exams. Okay, use these two formulas, after years and ago years. Okay, let me see some examples to percentages. Okay, if the numerator is increased by 120% and denominator also increased by 350%. Okay, if the numerator is increased by 120% and denominator is also increased by 350%, then the fraction becomes 11 divided by 27. Okay, what was the fraction? Okay, if the numerator is increased by 120% and denominator is increased by 350%, then the fraction becomes 11 by 27. What was the fraction. Okay. The fraction, let me fraction as x by y. Okay. Is equals to 11 by 7 after numerator is increased by 120%. Means always assume 100. Okay, then it increased by 120%. So the fraction may multiply with 220%. Okay. Next, denominator is increased by 350. That is assume 100 and increased 350. So multiply with 450%. Okay. Percentage cancel. We need original fraction, that is x divided by y. Then 11 into cross multiply 450 divided by 27 into 220. Okay. 0 0 cancel. 11 2s are 9 3s are 9 5s are, that is 5 by 6. Okay. The fraction is x divided by y is 5 by 6. Right. Next question. The price of sugar is reduced by 2%. How many kg of sugar? How many kg of sugar can now be bought for the money which was sufficient? Which was sufficient to buy 49 kg of sugar earlier. 49 kg of sugar earlier. Okay. The question is, if the price of sugar is reduced by 2%, how many kgs of sugar can now be bought for the money which was sufficient to buy 49 kg of sugar earlier? Okay. Here, first let me assume 100 rupees per kg. Okay. 100 rupees per kg. Okay. He has efficient to buy 49 kgs of sugar. So, he had rupees with him 4900. Okay. 4900. Then, the sugar price is reduced by 2%. Okay. We are assuming 100 rupees per kg. Then, decreased by 2%. That is, price may 98. Okay. Price decreased by 2%. Then it becomes 98. Okay. Then he had 4900 rupees and per kg is 98 rupees. Then here cancelling 49 ones are and 49 twos are, 2 5s are. Okay. He can sufficient to buy 50 kg. Okay. What was for sufficient to buy 49 kg of sugar earlier? Okay. Here before he is able to buy 49 kg of sugar. Now he is able to buy 50 kgs. So the difference is 50 minus 49. That is 1 kg of sugar. He is sufficient to buy 1 more kg of sugar according to price decrement. Next question. The price of shade increased by 25% and then decreased by 30%. Then what will be net effect? Then what will be net effect, right? The price of shed increased by 25% and then decreased by 30%. Then what will be net effect? Okay. So, if the price increased and then decreased, the net effect will be plus or minus A plus or minus B plus or minus A into plus or minus B divided by 100. Okay, this is the formula. Right, here A is 25, that is increased. So, I am writing plus 25 and then 30% decreased. So, minus 30 plus 25 into minus 30 divided by 100. Here 25 minus 30 minus 5. 25 fours are 30. Sorry, 25 fours are 100. 2 twos are 2 15s are. That is minus 15 by 2. Plus into minus, minus 15 by 2. Okay. That is 2 5s are 10. Minus 15 by 2. Minus 25 by 2. That is 12.5% minus. Okay. 12.5 minus 12.5% indicates minus sign, decrement. Okay. Net effect will be decrement. Okay. Next question. Price of petrol increased by 20%. By what percent? What percent should the consumption? What percent should consumption decreased by the consumer? If the expenditure on petrol remains unchanged, and petrol remains unchanged. Okay. Price of petrol increased by 20%. By what percent should the consumption decreases by the consumer if the expenditure on petrol remains unchanged? Okay. So, this is increased. Okay. A by 100 plus A into 100%. A is 20 and 100 plus A 120 into 100. 0 0 cancel to 6. 100 by 6. That is 6 1s are and remains 4. 6 6 are 36. 4. 16. 4 by 6. That is 2 3. 16 2 by 3. Okay. No need to calculate. We know 100 by 6 is 16 2 by 3 from percentage. Okay. Right. Next question. The side of square is increased by 30%. Then area is increased by what percent? Okay. The side of square is increased by 30%. Then area is increased by what percent? Here side of square is increased by 30%. Okay. First let me assume 100. Okay. Then increased by 130. Area of square is A square. That is 130 into 130. 100 into 100. Okay. Here 130 into 130, that is 16,000 900. This is 10,000. Okay. This is initial and this is incremental value. How much it is increased? 6900. 16,900 minus 10,000. So that is 6,900. Divided by initial value, that is 10,000 into 100. Okay. 100 cancel. This 100 cancel. Remains 69%. Okay. The area increased by 69%. Next question. 45% of a number is 75 more than that of 30% of a number. Okay. 45% of a number is 75 more than that of 30% of number. Okay. The difference between 45% of a number and 30% of a number is 75. Okay. 45% minus 30% is equals to 15%. 15% value is equals to 75. Okay. What was 100%. Okay. What is 100%? Okay. 15% value is 75. Then 100% is what? Okay. 100 divided by 15 into 75. 15 5 5 into 100 500. Okay. Actual number is 500. Simply take the differences of 45% minus 30%, that is 15%. This 15% value is equals to 75. In the question only given. So what was the 100%? So 100 divided by 15 into 75. After calculating, 500 is the actual number. Okay. Next question. 10 liters of water evaporated from 40 liters of solution. From 40 liters of solution containing 30% salt. Containing 30% salt. The percentage of salt in the remaining solution is the percentage of salt in the remaining solution. Is okay. In 40 liters, 30% of salt, that is 30 divided by 100, that is 12. Okay. 30% of salt is 12. 100% salt is what? Okay. 30% is 12. 100% is what? Simply 100 divided by 30 into 12. Okay. 3 4s are 12. 40% of salt in. Next question. Price of cooking oil has increased by 25%. The percentage of reduction that a family should affect, in the use of cooking oil. In the use of cooking oil, so as not to increase the expenditure on this account is. Price of cooking oil has increased by 25%. The percentage of reduction that a family should effect in the use of cooking oil so as not to increase the expenditure on this account is. Okay, that is expenditure based question. Increased by 25%, that is A is 25. Formula is increment A by 100 plus A into 100. So 25 divided by 125 into 100. 25 4s are 25, 5s are 5, 5. So 5 4s are 20. 20% should affect on expenditure. Okay. Next question. In an examination, there were two candidates. Secured 65% of the total votes. 65% of the total votes polled. And was selected by margin of 1800 votes. And the total number of votes polled. Find the total number of votes polled. Okay. In an examination, there were two candidates secured 65% of total votes polled and was selected by margin of 1800 votes. Find the total number of votes polled. Okay. Here difference is 1800. Okay. 65% of the total votes polled and was selected by margin of 1800. Okay. 65% the person who got selected and remaining person 35. Okay. Always assume for 100%. Then difference between these two persons is 1800 votes. Okay. Margin of 1800. 65 minus 35, that is 30. Okay. 65 minus 35, that is 30. 30% is 1800. 100% is what? Okay. 100 divided by 30 into 1800. Okay. 0 0 cancel. 3 6 18. 600 into 10 6000. Okay. The total votes polled are 6000. Okay. Next question. If 60% of a number added to 80, okay, the result becomes number itself. The result becomes the number itself. Okay? Then the number is okay. If 60% of a number added to 80, the result becomes the number itself. Okay. Then the number is okay. Here assume 100%. In that 60% of a number, okay, 60% of a number is added to 80, okay, is added to 80. Then the number becomes itself, number itself, that is 100%, okay. Here 60% is already there. What we are adding? 80 number, that belongs to 40%, okay. To make 100%, we are adding 80, okay. So that is equals to 40%, okay. Remains 40% is only, okay. 60% already there, we are adding 80, so we are adding 40%. 40% is 80, 100% is what? Okay, 0 0 cancel, 2 2s are 2 5s are, okay, 5 by 2 into 80, 2 4s are 5 4s are 20, okay. The number is 200. Next question. A student who secured 32%, who secures 32% marks in an examination and failed by 25 marks, okay, failed by 25 marks. Another student who secured 40% of marks and gets 15 marks more, 15 marks more than those required to pass. No, those required to pass. The percentage of marks required to pass is, the percentage of mark required to pass. Okay, a student who secured 32% of marks in an examination and failed by 25 marks. Another student who secured 40% of marks and gets 15 marks more than those required to pass. The percentage of mark required to pass is, okay. Here 32% marks in an examination and failed by 25 marks, okay. First student 32% marks and failed by 25 marks, okay. And second student 40% marks and got more marks 15, okay, 15 more than to pass, okay. Here take the difference, 32 minus 40, 40 minus 32, that is 8%. 8% value is 25 plus 15, okay. These are less and these are more. 25 plus 15, 40 marks, okay. 8% 40, then 100% is what, okay. 100 divided by 80 into 40. So simply 8 5s are, that is 500, okay. Total marks are 500, okay. Maximum marks. A got 32% of mark, okay. That is 500 into 32 divided by 100, okay. These 500 are maximum marks, okay. 32 divided by 100, 100 5s are 500, then 32 5s are 160, okay. He got 160 marks and failed by 25 marks, so adding 25, that is 185, okay. what was the pass percentage marks? Okay, these are pass percentage marks by total marks 500. 185 divided by 500 into 100. Okay, 100 5s are and 5 3s are 15, remains 3, 5 7s are 35. So 37% is pass mark. Okay, right? Simply take the difference 32% and 40%. This difference is equals to marks difference. Okay, that is 25 and 15. That is after adding 40. Then 100% is what? Then here we will get total marks. Okay, maximum marks. Sometimes they may ask what was the maximum marks for in this examination. Okay, then question is take the A's percentage of marks, then adding failed marks, will get one number, that is pass mark. What was the percentage of pass mark? Okay, so pass mark by maximum marks into 100 will get 37% is the percentage of mark required to pass. Okay, next question. From the salary of an officer, from the salary of an officer, 20% is deducted, 20% deducted as house rent, 15% on food, 40% of rest on spends on children's education, and 30% on entertainment. After his expenditure, with rupees, he is left with rupees 8,775. His salary is what? His salary is what? Okay, this is the question. From the salary of an officer, 20% is deducted as house rent, 15% on food, 40% of rest spends on children's education, and 30% on entertainment. After his expenditure, he left with rupees 8,775. His salary is what? Okay, first assume 100%. Okay, he had 100 rupees with this. Okay, in that 20% deducted for house rent. So what is the 20% value in 100? 20 rupees. Okay, then 15% on food. Okay, 15% value in 100% is 50 rupees. This is house rent and this is food. Okay, rest of 40%. Okay, in this 100 rupees, 20%, 20 rupees, 15%, 15 rupees are completed. Remaining 20 plus 15, that is 35. 100 minus 35, what is the remaining value? 65 rupees. Okay, 65 rupees. The rest of 40%. In this 40% is children education. Okay, 40% is children education. Okay, what is the value of 40%? 65 into 40% means 2 by 5. Okay, 5 13s, that is 13 2s are 26 rupees. Then 30% on entertainment. Okay, 30% on entertainment, that is 65 into 3 by 10. Okay, 65 into 3 by 10. 5 2s are 5, 1s are 5 3s are 13 3s are 39 divided by 2, that is 19.5 rupees. Okay, and he is left with 8,775 rupees. Okay, from 100 minus 20 minus 15 minus 26 minus 19.5. Okay, 20 15 35 26 21 61 61 and 19.5 81.5. So 100 minus 81.5. Okay, so remains 5 and 19, right? 19.5. He left with 8,775. Okay, 19.5% is equals to 8,775. 100% is what? So to get 8,775, we need to multiply with 450. So 100 into 450. So 450 into 100, 45,000. His salary is 45,000. Right? Okay friends, this is today's session. Practice more and more questions on percentage, because in all upcoming sessions percentage used. Okay, if the basics of percentage is perfect, we can do other topics easily. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.